Oh, hey, parents. I am so thankful for you. You are the ones who is heading up the discipleship of your children. We are just partnering with you and encouraging you and lifting you up and doing what you're already teaching at home. We are coming underneath you and helping you with that. So I want to talk to you today about what your kids are learning this Sunday at church so that at home you can have conversations that will really go around that. Now, don't forget, always take that guide, the parent guide that we give you, because that is going to go over everything that we talked about at church, so that when you're having conversations around the dinner table or in your devotions as a family, that you can look at that, and you can even do your family challenge or watch the episode as a family, but do the things that will help talk to your kids about what they are already learning at church. So this week's big idea is God is all powerful. Say that with me. God is all powerful. We are doing a little review right now of Elijah. So in our parable this week, Peter, who is not even really a secret agent, he's just he wants to be. He has a big heart, but he doesn't really know what he's doing. He is pretending to be Alec, who's the real secret agent, who's kind of like turning on his partner Sylvie. And Peter dressed up like Alec. They even put like a voice recorder in him and dressed up like him. Now, this is the parable for the Bible story with Elijah that we are talking about this week. Elijah went up against 450 prophets of Baal who all worshipped not a true God. They worshipped gods that were not true. Then Elijah said, listen, let's put this to the test to see who the one true God is. And we all know the story. The prophets of Baal, they marched around, they begged their gods to come and to bring fire to their sacrifice. Nothing happened. Elijah, he literally poured water all over his first, and God, the one true God, came down in a moment and burnt up all the water and burnt up his sacrifice. So we're going to talk to your kids this week about what it's like. How do we figure out what the one true God, the voice of the one true God is, versus the artificial gods, the gods who would like to pretend like they're gods? Like, how do you find out? Now, the best way that we're going to tell your kids this week that you can figure out who the one true God is to spend time with him. We know that when we spend time with our best friend or our spouse or our kids, and the minute they answer the phone, they can say hello, the word hello, we immediately know who they are. Why? Because we've spent so much time with them. So as you talk to your kids this week, talk to them about that is why we read our Bible. That's why as a kids ministry, we actually give your kids, VB Kids, money for spending time in the word and doing their quiet times every day. Why? Because we know it's so important starting that foundation now so that it will continue on as they get older. So spending time in the word, spending time in prayer, and really digging in. So this week, just talk to your kids about that God is all powerful. He can do anything. Like Ephesians 3:20, I was reading this morning, he can do anything, exceedingly abundantly above all we can ask, hope, pray, or believe. But we need to learn how to recognize his voice when he's speaking to us. All right, this week we actually have store, so remind your kids to bring their VB Kids money. We also have our huge training that's happening right after church. So if you are at a place where you would love to serve, we just want to invite you, every single parent, we'd love to serve once a month in your child's classroom so you can really understand what we are teaching. We would love to invite you to come this Sunday right after church. Lunch and childcare provided. We will see you then.